Common paranormal entities. There are 5 types of paranormal entities that are most commonly reported from clients before and found by investigators during a paranormal investigation. This post will not include entities that come from the Christian faith, such as demons and angels, due to those being religious constructs and not originating from paranormal science. You may find that there are variations on how one paranormal investigator recognizes an entity versus how another investigator recognizes an entity. Some of this is a result of in-person training, religious beliefs, personal opinions, experiences, television shows, and internet research. This is not a set black and white definition that all investigators use. There are generalizations that most of us share, however. The following is how members of Mount Washington Valley Spirit classify entities. Ghost. An apparition of a dead person which is believed to appear to the living, typically as a nebulous image. A ghost isn't aware of your presence and is not cognizant of the current arrangement of the location that they are in. They may act as if they were in the same place, but during a different time when the location was arranged differently. Analogously, they are a video set on repeat as if in a time loop, repeating the same actions over and over again. There isn't any variation to what they do. You could say that they are a gathering of energy in a human form that doesn't have awareness. These entities are recognized as a non-intelligent haunting, also known as residual. Poltergeist. This is a German word that means noisy spirit or loud ghost. A poltergeist is a spirit responsible for significant physical disturbances such as noises and objects being thrown. They may be able to physically touch you, including simply touching, rubbing, pushing, scratching, biting, and hitting. While often seen as a negative entity, they may just be frustrated not being recognized by you and are doing what they feel is necessary to get your attention, which is what you would do in the same situation. A poltergeist is basically a spirit with the ability to physically interact with the world around them, but does so in a manner as if it were in a heightened emotional state. While the name has a negative connotation to it, the entity is usually not malevolent. They can be caused by someone or a group of someones at a location with very strong emotions, typically a younger person in their teenage years or in their early 20s. A poltergeist can interact with a person and is an intelligent version of a thought form. These entities are recognized as an intelligent haunting. Spirit. The non-physical essence of a person, which is the seat of emotions and character. A spirit is an intelligent form of a ghost. They are aware of themselves and the world around them. At times, they can physically interact with their surroundings. They may be able to interact with you audibly, whether by voice or acquiesce requests to physically interact with something. These entities are recognized as an intelligent haunting. Thought form. A simple, ethereal object emanating from people, generated from their thoughts and feelings. Thought forms are not ghosts or spirits of the deceased. They are created by the living, but take on the behavior of a ghost. The same definition associated with a ghost applies, however, as stated, the origination is different. These paranormal entities are a non-intelligent haunting, also known as residual. Wraith. A modified classification of a ghost or spirit of someone seen shortly before or after their death. There are other secondary classifications of entities or perceived entities, such as doppelgangers, shadow people, parasitic, guides, and others, which we will discuss in a future entry. Please visit us online at www.mwvspirit.com, where you can find our social media sites and blog. Thank you for listening to the Mount Washington Valley Spirit Podcast, where we don't like to be normal, we like to be paranormal.